These are truly trying times, and thank you so much for standing strong with us and helping us, at the Aliyah Return Center to be able to put a smile on the faces of so many families who are fleeing the terror, the rockets, those families who had to leave their homes where there was murders, there was atrocities in those houses, and they've run, and now they can get food, clothing, shelter, maybe diapers for their kids, whatever they need. And we're able to give that to them thanks to your generosity. And even for the heroes on the front, the soldiers. And these, by the way, are bullet holes from Hamas. IDF and Hamas shootout right over here. And, when soldiers don't have a plier tool just to open a can of food, to be able to a tactical helmet, it's amazing that you've been able to help them even with bulletproof vests, and it brings such a smile on their faces when I'm able to give them a bulletproof vest. You know the story, when one of my missions, and one of our guys not too far away from where I was shot right in his chest, and yeah, you've heard, and he survived. It was like getting punched really, really hard, but he was okay. And kept on until the mission was complete. And thank you for that, just equipping these heroes in the front with everything they need. And that's what we need to do in this time. These are times where heroes arise, and it's not in the time when it's all roses that you're tested. It's these times. And I think of times of testing. The servant of Elisha, right? You remember Elisha, right? And so the king of Syria was trying to kill him because he had prophetic vision, and the king of Syria didn't like that he knew all the plans of the king of Syria. And so 2 Kings chapter 6 verse 14, and suddenly therefore he sends horses and chariots and a great host to try to go kill Elisha, take him. And the servant of the man of God rose early, and suddenly he sees the hosts of horses and chariots surrounding the city after Elisha. And the servant says, "Alas, what do we do, my master?" And he says, "Do not be afraid. Those that are with us are more than those that are with them." Look at this. Look here how the enemy's trying to take you out all the time, take you out of play, make you lose faith. Yeah, right? But the bullet holes don't go through. They won't go through the armor that you have. You have the armor of the Lord because you're in his will. That's the greatest armor. It's the best thing. And I just want to encourage you that he says, "O God of Israel, please open the eyes of my servant." And he prayed, and suddenly the Lord opens the eyes of this young man. He saw, and behold, the mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire all around. The ways of the Lord are right, and that's what we have to do. We have to stand up for what's right in these times. We have to stand up. We have to be shepherds with sticks. And the ways of the Lord are right, and the righteous walk in them, but the rebellious stumble in them. The ways of the Lord are a refuge for the blameless, but it's a ruin to those who do evil. And yes, we are going to ruin the Hamas, but we thank you for standing with us for the future that God has, not only for Gaza, but for the whole of Israel and for the whole of the world, that his will and his peace and life and love and happiness and prosperity and joy and Isaiah 19. And I just want to encourage you, step into that place of prayer. Step into that place of prayer. Go to globalestherfast.com in these times. Stand with us, and let's just see God's will be done and his kingdom come.